Well, good morning. I am 10 Tampa Bay meteorologist Rich Fields, and welcome to the Saturday edition of the Tampa Bay Beach and Boating Report. We do it every weekend, Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings at 9:30, right here on YouTube and Facebook, as a matter of fact. So we are in for a relatively dry weekend. I mean, especially for this time of the year. Very dry conditions coming our way. Dry air mass overhead. The Saharan dust drying us out as well. So overall, a few clouds in the sky, but we're not going to see much with regard to rain today. Any rain at all, as a matter of fact, is going to be south of us, south of Sarasota, and it's going to be late, at least according to our futurecast models. I mean late tonight, 10, 11 o'clock hour. So if you are in Manatee or Sarasota County and you're in bed in the 11 o'clock hour and you hear some thunderstorms out there, they're basically going to be along the coast and then moving out into the Gulf late tonight. Same for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. There's the Sky 10 Network, 6 beautiful live shots in and around the Tampa Bay area. Let's go around the horn and take a look at some of these live shots and see what's going on. Pardon me. With regard to their look. Trying to get the old computer to work again. Now, this is going to be second week in a row it's doing this to me. Hang on a second, folks. Don't go anywhere. Well, maybe I'm going to have to take it out of play. Let's try this instead. See if we can get a better shot going here. We'll start it all over again and see what happens. I've rebooted the computer, Captain. All right, so let's see what we can get now. There we go. Clearwater Beach looking north from the Wyndham Grand Clearwater Beach Hotel, Pier 60 there, the end of Route 60, literally. If they extended it, it would go out across the Gulf into Texas. But as you can see, very few clouds in the sky, lots of sunshine today. Beaches are going to be in the 90s today for a daytime high. There's the Bellwether Beach Resort camera looking south along St. Pete Beach. Again, with regard to cloud cover, very little. Warm today in town, about 97 for the daytime high with feels like temperatures at about 106. There's the shot from the Mahaffey Theater looking out toward the pier, the St. Pete Pier, across Tampa Bay. This is looking from the Pinellas County Peninsula across Tampa Bay. And if we were to focus in, you'd see Tampa beyond the pier there. So satellite and radar, there's activity on the radar, but it's all in the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to stay in the Gulf of Mexico today. Going a little closer on the greater Tampa Bay area, nothing really going on. You may be able to make out the wind barbs. Our flow is out of the south and east still, but that's not helping to bring up much moisture. Any moisture that is being brought up into the area is being tempered by the dry layer of air over us and the Saharan dust layer. The Saharan dust layer is dry, number one, and number two, it's bringing that dust into the area. There is tonight at 9:55, spotty shower off Clearwater Beach, St. Pete Beach, Clearwater Beach, 9:55 tonight. But then look south. Did you see that little mess? Inglewood, south of Sarasota. That happens overnight, midnight hour, 1 a.m. hour. And it moves out very quickly, moves out into the Gulf very quickly. We'll let things run. And then we get the same kind of setup for Sunday. Very little going on till late in the afternoon. And again, south of Sarasota, we see our best chances of getting a thunderstorm. Maybe some showers. Looks like through Duet and portions of Manatee County and certainly southern Hillsborough County, crossing the bay. And then it turns into something as it exits out. So tomorrow night, Pinellas County coastal residents will probably hear some thunderstorm activity, but again, it's going to be out in the Gulf of Mexico, and we don't expect a whole lot. So 20% chance of rain today, and a 30% chance of rain for your Sunday. Water temperature hovering right about 88, 89, 90 degrees, depending on where you're at. We didn't get any rainfall overnight, so it didn't cool it off much. Rip current potential very low here on the Gulf side today. Seas are going to be moderate. We'll get to the boating forecast here in a minute. Here's the beach forecast for you. 91 at the beach. That's warm. That's warm for the beach communities. UV index at a solid 11. Make sure you slather the kids up, or even yourself if you're going out to any of the to do any kind of sun activities or beach activities. Make sure they're wearing that sunscreen. They go in the water and come out. You got to put it back on. That stuff washes right off. So very little chance of rain at the beach later today. And that's good news for everybody that's going out there. It's going to be jam-packed out at the coast today. So maybe the pool is the place to be with the crowded beach situation out there. So, all right, let me see if I can progress this baby. She seems to be a little difficult early in the morning. All right, let's talk about the beach forecasts in particular. We'll start with Venice Beach. Remember, 4 beaches in Manatee County are now under a no swim advisory. The no swim advisories were lifted for Sarasota County beaches. Our next beach to look at here is Siesta Key, which is a Sarasota County beach, so all is good to go. In Siesta Key, 93 for the daytime high today in Siesta Key. Slight chance of a passing shower. Again, remember, it's so far south of us in the greater Tampa Bay area. But nonetheless, St. Pete Beach, 93 for the daytime high. Very slight chance of rain at 10% for us today. And Clearwater Beach, 92 for the daytime high. That UV index blazing all up and down the coast today. So wind speeds, again, our flow is still out of the south and east. That's a normal summertime pattern for us, but it's not bringing in a whole lot of moisture. We have high pressure overhead. We have very dry air overhead. So wind speeds, 10 mile an hour sustained winds out at St. Pete Beach right now with 11 mile an hour gusts. Even as we progress through late afternoon, still single digit wind speeds. By 7 p.m., things haven't changed much at all. So here's your marine forecast for the boaters. If you're a wave runner or a boater, this is important stuff. Southeast winds today, turning northwesterly once the Gulf breeze kicks in. Seas 2 feet or less, Bay and inland waters at a moderate chop. I could probably lower that to a light chop. There's not much going on. The winds aren't that high. Gulf temperature at about 89 degrees. But matter of fact, when that wind turns on shore a little bit later, it's going to really be like glass out there along the coast. So let's get into some of the tides. Pass a Grill. You had a low tide this morning at 7:14. Next tide will be a high tide coming up at 1:40 this afternoon. St. Pete, this is on the bay side. You had a low tide at 8:44 a.m. this morning. Next tide will be a high tide at the St. Pete Pier at 3:14. Albert Wooded Airport area, St. Pete Pier. It's actually the Coast Guard station just south of Albert Wooded. Johns Pass. Next tide will be a high tide coming up at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Clearwater Beach, next tide will be a high tide just before 1 o'clock at 12:54. And Crystal River, you had a high tide this morning at 6:35. Next tide will be at 1234. At 12:34 this afternoon, low tide at Crystal River. So here's your 7-day forecast. Sunny and hot today. 97 for the daytime high. Again, feels like temperature is going to be somewhere around 105, 106 degrees. This is for downtown out at the airport. Very slight chance of rain, lots of sunshine, very slight chance of rain, 20% chance of rain today. 96 tomorrow for the daytime high. And still very low rain chances at only 30%. Monday 95, 40%, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we pick up a little bit of moisture. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from a 50 to a 60% chance of scattered shower and thunderstorm activity coming our way. And that's about it. Let me look online, see if anybody's asking any weather questions. Certainly want to say hi to everybody that's tuning in. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Alexandra, that kind of stuff you're going to be taking off the site. We don't want you selling. We don't want you spamming. So Alexandra Watson, I'm sorry to say, we're going to take you off the site. So there you go. That's your beach and boating report for today, Saturday, the 30th. Wow, of July already. August 1st coming up. Just crazy. It's going to be Christmas pretty soon. Good Lord. So there you go. Thanks for joining us on the 10 Tampa Bay Beach and Boating Report. Angie and I will be back up on 10 Tampa Bay at 10 this morning live. Until then, have a great day.